All right, so I see I have one viewer so far. If you could do me a favor, comment, let me know who you are, and also share, please. I would appreciate it. Hey, Jeff, how are you? All right, so I'm waiting for Kamari so she could help me share. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to go get her. Alrighty, and I'm back. There we go. Kamari, what's up? I just messaged you, letting you know I was on. I was waiting for you. Thank you for coming in here. Kamari, let me know when you shared, okay? Mark, hey, how are you? And thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna take me a second, just to get drawn to you. Not too long, but I will. I'm just letting you know though, what I'm doing today is, I'm doing free intuitive messages. I am taking donations of 5 or 10. My PayPal link is in the description of this live. And I'm also going to be doing $10 communication messages too. So if you would like to have a communication message for $10, just let me know in a comment. And once the payment goes through, I will get to you with that message ASAP. Awesome. Kamari, thank you. And love and light to you too. All right, now go. Enjoy your visit from your mother, okay? Thank you for taking the time out to help me with that, Kamari. I appreciate it. All right, so Mark, I am connected to you and to Spirit on your behalf. Mark, just let me know that you're still in here, because I did see the number go down, like 1 or 2 people already. Just comment to me, Mark, to let me know you're in here, and then I will start with your message. Okay, good. All right, so Mark, and thank you for letting me know. I am getting like this from Spirit, Mark. So Spirit is telling me they're saying for you, everything in due time. So all of the work that you are putting to motion as we speak. So I'm getting that you're doing internal work and that you're trying to manifest things on the outer surface, okay? Things that will better your life, better situations. And I am getting that in due time, all of that will come to fruition for you. You just have to keep putting in the hard work. I'm also getting too that you're putting in currently the right amount of work and the right steps. So you are going to see what it is that you are wishing to see. But you just have a little bit more to go, and patience, they're telling me, is going to go a long way with you, okay? So, Mark, that is everything I am getting for you at this time. Can you please let me know that it all resonated with you in a comment, please? I would appreciate it. Megan, thank you for sharing, and how are you? Thank you for coming in here as well. I appreciate it. So, Mark, I'm just waiting on your comment. If you can let me know if it all resonated. Awesome, good. I'm glad that it resonated with you, and you're welcome, and thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it, Mark. And Mark, if you would care to stay tuned for the rest of the live, you're more than welcome, okay? And if not, you have a great rest of the night, okay? And I hope to see you again in here. Oh, thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got a funny little story. I might as well say about my necklace, being that you complimented it. So this here, the one with Jesus on it, right? I got this, I want to say about 3 weeks ago now. And it came on this cord too. This stone I bought later on and put it on it. But about this Jesus pendant, right? I'm about ready to go into the deli, right? To get myself something to eat. And all of a sudden, my mom comes through, who passed away, right? In telepathy. And she said, go into that store next to the deli before you go get your food. I said, why? I'm going to guide you to something in particular. Whatever you look at, know that that's what I want you to pick up. I went to a shelf. I saw this. There was a bunch of other necklaces. All I saw was this. But Mom goes, buy it. It's not even expensive. You'll be fine. It's $1.99. Long story short, once I bought it and I put it on, I never took it off. I feel like I need it. My mom even told me in telepathy the day I bought it. Jesus is walking with you more heavily than before because of everything you got coming to fruition right now. With all the hard work I've been putting in, I'm manifesting a lot. And Jesus is seeing to it that my steps are getting there, and that I don't stop. And, well, to have him around my neck, it just shows him my appreciation, and it's working. So, Megan, thank you again for that compliment, and I hope you liked that little story of how I got it. And then the stone next to it here. I bought this from a friend of mine who sells stones. It's hematite. My mom told me too in telepathy that I needed it for certain protection. So I figured, you know what? If my mom's saying it, let me just listen. All right. So anyway, let me get back on the ball, everybody. We're seeing who I'm drawn to next. And I do see that I missed some comments. So just give me a minute to catch up. I'm sorry, everybody. All right. Mark, I see that you thanked me again. You're very welcome, all right? Let me see. Megan, thank you. I saw your last comment saying that's so amazing. Thank you. All right. And Sandy, thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it. And how are you tonight? All right. So let me see. Hold on. All right. Sandy, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. All right, so if there's anyone else in here who did not comment yet, please comment and also share too to help get this group going bigger. I would appreciate it. And after you guys share, if you could just let me know that you did, that will help me out. All right, so wait a minute. I have a long comment here. Let me just take a second to read this. Oh, hold on. All right, let me see. All right, so Matt, I am reading your comment right now. My daughter wears a little silver box square chain necklace with a silver cross. Gave it to her. I feel like it gives protection. Well, if you feel like it gives protection, Matt, chances are it does. And remember, certain things, certain pendants, things of that nature don't have to necessarily be for luck or be for protection, but if it feels like it to us, it can be. Whatever we believe, there you go. Sandy, good for you. Feeling like you're blessed is a good thing. That's exactly how you want to feel these days. No negativity, positivity only, right? All right, so I'm going to see who else I'm drawn to. And you guys, I am taking $5 or $10 donations tonight. My PayPal link is in the description. So you could either donate before or after the intuitive message that I give you. If you donate before, that ensures yourself a slot with getting an intuitive message, okay? Just because you're in here doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to get drawn to you, so that's how it ensures you a message. So if you donate, all you got to do is tell me in a comment that you donated, and automatically, right away, I go to you and I give you your message, okay? Also, I am going to be doing communication messages for $10. So if you want a communication message, just let me know in the comment. That is when you get in touch with a deceased loved one of yours, okay? So if there's somebody who passed on that you're dying to communicate with, you want to give them special messages from your heart, or if you want to hear something in particular from them, you have questions for them, things of that nature, That's the message to get that done in, okay? It's just like a communication reading that I do one-on-one. But when I do them in here, they're shorter than an hour. So here, they're $10. On my page, one-on-one, they are $35. Okay? So if you want a communication reading, and you don't have the whole $35, your best bet is to just do it in here for $10. They're a little bit shorter, but not much. All right, so let me see, because I'm getting more comments. Good, see? Sandy, and that's the best thing. If there's negative energy around you and negative people, just draw it out. That's what I do too. If anyone comes in contact with me who has any kind of negativity, that's it. I leave. All right, so anyway, I don't know why, but the number went down. So I don't know if you guys could help me share some more, because when I'm going live, I can't. I don't have the button to share on my end. So if you guys could help me out and just try to get some more people in here with a share, I would appreciate it. All right, so Sandy, you get paid tomorrow. Okay, so does that mean that you would like to have a communication message? Because I will be live tomorrow, and chances are I'll start at 7 again. Like tonight. Well, this time I started a little after 7. I always start between 7 and 7:30, but do you want to do that tomorrow? Is that why you mentioned that, Sandy? Let me know. Who else is it? Yes? Okay, good. All right, so will you be in tomorrow at this time? Is that a good time for you? Or do you want me to just find you tomorrow? We could either do this privately. How do you want to do this? You want to do this privately, the communication message, like in an inbox? We could do it over video chat. Or do you want to just come into the live tomorrow and we do it that way? I'll leave it up to you. Because either way, I could do it. All right, Megan, thank you for sharing me out to more groups. I appreciate it. Look at that, see? And the number's going up a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so you'll be here, Sandy? All right, we'll do it like that then. Thank you, Sandy, for that. All right, so let me see who else I am drawn to. All right. So Megan, I am drawn to you, and I'm connected to spirit on your behalf. Megan, I'm gonna go ahead with your message, okay? Your intuitive message. And Sandy, you're very welcome, all right? And thank you as well. All right, so Megan, I'm gonna start with your message. So Spirit's telling me like this, Megan. So Spirit's saying everything goes up and down from time to time in life. And Spirit's letting me know that you're experiencing a little bit of up and down right now. Some things going in your favor, then all of a sudden you'll run into a snag and you'll realize, wait a minute, it's not all going in my favor. So that's what they mean by the up and down effect. They're saying that that's a normal experience in life, and I could vouch for them because it is. I've had that happen to me several times throughout the years. And well, Megan, I already started. So I already started your message. Thank you though, but for enjoying my peaceful energy, but I already started your message, so I'm not gonna stop. Being that I started, I'm gonna finish out, okay? That's a new one. Someone telling me I don't have to, but yeah, no. I started it, okay? Thank you, though, for that. Sheena, hey, how are you? What's up? Thank you for coming in here. So, Megan. All right, so Megan, to continue. All right, hold on. Let me see your comment. Balance. I'm learning balance. Yes, I'm on a twin flame journey. It's been rough, but I'm learning so much about myself. Yeah. Okay, so that's where you're experiencing the up and down a little bit in the twin flame journey. Let me tell you something. I have wacky stories about twin flame journeys that I could tell you, and it's not fun. Made me feel like I was going mental, okay? Mentally ill, which is not cool. Some of those like twin flame journey stories are scary sounding, and I know mine was. So anyway, yeah, to continue though, Megan, all I want to say is, a spirit's telling me like this. Keep yourself grounded. They're saying, as long as you ground yourself and keep yourself grounded, everything is going to be all right. They're saying your head always has to be leveled. And the only way it's going to is if you ground yourself. And they're also saying, Megan, that on your journey here, your twin flame journey that you're on, always use rationality. If something, they're saying, if something seems like a red flag to you, well then know that it is. Because you're not going to feel like there's a red flag that had popped up if it's not a red flag. And they're saying steer clear of any kind of red flags. And they're also saying, that while the twin flame journey is a beautiful one, sometimes it gives headaches too. They're also saying, just watch the connection. Pay attention to the feeling that it gives you. Ask yourself, after you analyze how you feel from it all, ask yourself if the two of you had met at the right time. A lot of times, we will meet our twin flame at a wrong time, okay? And then later on in years, have to meet back up. Some people, too, after they leave their twin flame, they don't find their twin flame again. They go to their soulmate. Some people just soulmate. They marry and not their twin flame. I mean, it's all a journey. It's all a lesson. It's all figuring out who you're supposed to be with, who you are, and your biggest lesson here, though, is knowing who you are. You're going to find out a lot about yourself. Yeah, seeing you're supposed to. Megan, that's a good thing that you shifted onto your own self after you guys went back into separation. What you want to do, too, is get yourself into healing mode. You want to heal yourself, too. And I know you must have certain things, wounds inside that you need to heal after you've been through that separation. Sheena, yeah, I'll get to you after I'm finished with Megan, okay? Sit tight. I won't be too much longer, Sheena. But yeah, Megan, what they're telling me too is they're saying just keep doing what you're doing, okay? Focusing on yourself and, learning about this whole connection, learning about yourself. They said you're doing the right thing there. And just keep it up. Continue to ground yourself as well. Let me see. I've been healing majorly. This isn't our first one either. I'm ending a karmic cycle. Yay. I only do that little phase, because I remember a couple years ago when I went through all that. It just wasn't fun. But anyway, I wish you luck on your journey, and I hope it ends up a lot better than mine did. And because remember, there's some shit stories out there, but then there's some happy ending ones out there having to do with twin flames. And I hope yours is a happy ending one after a while, okay? I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Alright, so Megan, that's everything that I'm getting for you at this point in time. Let me know how that message helps you out. If everything resonated with you, please, in a comment. Oh, sorry for moving the phone so much, you guys. You're very welcome, Megan. All right, and I'm glad it helped you out. Megan, stay for the rest of the live. Pardon me. What's the matter with me today? All right, you're welcome to stay. Good. I'm glad that it resonated so much with you. Uh-oh. What'd I hit? There we go. All right. All right. So who was next? I'm sorry, everybody. And I'm only getting slightly distracted because I'm getting these new comments and everything pop up and saying that people are answering. Then I'm hitting waves to everybody and I'm getting a little... All right. Sheena, it was you, right? Sheena, you still with me? And Sheena, I'm just reading your comment now because I know in there is a question about what you want your message based upon. There's some health problems going on with me and my husband. Can you please give me insight on this? Sheena, yeah. Sheena, let me know that you're still here, please, on a comment. And Allie, hey, I see you're in here, Allie. Thank you for stopping in. All right, good, Sheena. I'm glad you're still in here. All right, so you said that there's health problems with you and your husband both. I saw in the comment, and you want insight on what it could be. So I'm guessing that you don't know exactly what the health problems are. Is that right? Hey, Allie, what's up? How are you? Sheena, give me a comment, please. Let me know if you are aware as to what the health problems are. If you got told by a doctor, or if the insight that you want to receive on that has to do with like what it is. This way I know exactly along the lines of what I'm supposed to hit home on. All right, so you told me yes, ma'am. I asked two things, so, All right, so so yes, ma'am means what? The doctor didn't tell you? Like you have no idea what it is you guys are sick from? Just put a yes or a no to that question in the comment, please. And then I'll understand, I'll know what it means. Sometimes I'll do that to myself, you guys. I'll ask two questions at once, and then you guys come in and you say yes, but yes to what? I just asked two questions. That's all right, though. Uh-oh. Okay. Sheena, I'm sorry that you're going through that. All right. So what I'm getting for your husband is like this, Sheena. Spirit is saying he needs to get certain tests ran. Sheena, before I continue with the rest, because I do hear Spirit, I just want to ask you one thing, and I want you to answer me, and then I will give you the rest. Did he go to a doctor yet? Did he get tests done yet and waiting for results? Or he still has to go to the doctor altogether? Just let me know if he still has to go to the doctor or not, please. All right, so Sheena. Oh, okay, I got it. All right, so he's waiting for results. All right. So I'm hearing... All right, so I'm going to be asking you another question. I'm sorry, but you're typing a lot during this message, so that's why I'm saying sorry. Because of what Spirit is telling me, after I am done telling you this, I am going to ask you something, and I'm going to need you to respond. So Spirit's telling me like this, Sheena. They're saying I'm getting that with COVID going on and him having symptoms but didn't know what the heck was wrong with him and stuff, that they tested him for that just to get that out of the way because everybody's running scared these days. Does that resonate with you? Is that the case? Is that what happened? Is that the test results you guys are waiting for? No, okay. I don't know. Why did I get that then? All right, well, good. I'm glad it's not that though. Well, that does make sense for something because as they told me that, I was getting something else. So I was getting like two things, but conflicted. I am getting, yeah, that it's not that. It's not the virus, but it is something. I'm getting something internal, something with one of his organs. I'm a, okay. Alright, so I'm getting that, yes, something with one of his organs is not running so correctly. I'm getting to that when the results come back, there's going to be like a health plan set up, like a new eating regimen, things of that nature, certain medicines he's going to have to take. I'm also getting all right, well, Sharon, I don't know, but anyway, thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it, Sharon. But anyway, yeah, no, so anyway, and there's, in Sharon, it's like this. There's no spirit can't or spirit can or anything like that when it comes to uh, information that's given to us psychics. Thank you, though, for that, because, so now that you made that mistake of saying that, you actually get the right answer given to you. So you helped yourself out. So look at that. So anyway, so long story short, Sheena, and I apologize for that interruption. Yeah, so all I want to say, Sheena, is I'm getting that, yeah, when his results come back, there's going to be, okay, a little bit of a change in diet and medicines he's going to have to take, okay? But overall, yeah, I'm getting he's going to be okay and that he's going to stick to the regimen and that it's going to help him, okay? Sheena, give me a comment, please. Let me know how that found you, how the message found you, if it resonated. And Shara, maybe it was your opinion. Maybe you don't like to hear results and that's why you said it. I don't know, but to each his own. Do me a favor though, Sharon, on my page, please don't say things to that nature. So I feel like, because this is a business that I run. People see certain things like that, it doesn't look good for business. That's all I'm saying. Period, end of sentence. Okay? Ay, ay, ay. And okay, Sheena, I wasn't certain that you wanted. Okay, and I apologize about that. Sheena, I'm getting like this. Sheena, I'm getting two things for you. I'm getting to tell you like this. I could give you the rest of the message privately. Okay? And hi. Sharon, all right. Give me a minute, Sharon. Sheena, I'm getting that I can give you the news privately. Spirit rather me do that in an inbox to you if that's okay with you. All right? Because certain things are private. But just remember this. I don't bear any kind of bad news. I don't do that, but I do give insight on as how one can help themselves, okay? And what they could do for when they do find out the results, okay? Ashina, let me know if that's all right with you. If we do that at a later time in the inbox, maybe even tonight. What time is it? Yeah, tonight. I'll be able to after this. Anyone know something? Sharon, there's actually no what they can or can't. I'll talk to you in a minute, okay? Hey. I'll explain in a second. I'm waiting for Sheena's message, okay? Comment. All right, Sheena, then I'll do that. After this, I'll talk to you, okay? In the inbox. So just keep a lookout. I don't know what time I'm going to be leaving this live, but when I do, I'll go in, okay? All right, so Sharon, let me see your whole message, comment here, and I'll get to you in a second. They can never bear bad news. Always positive. They will never tell you because you're not a doctor. All right, well... Doctors have nothing to do with this. So let me tell you how this whole thing works. Okay? Sharon? So I am a psychic medium. Okay? And I'm also a spiritual advisor. With me being a spiritual advisor, I help assist my clients down their journey to a successful life. Okay? And Sheena, you're welcome. And Sharon, with that being said, okay? As I help assist people down their journey to a successful life, me personally, I don't believe in bearing any bad news, okay? But at the same time, there's times I gotta give warnings. Not all of the messages that I receive from Spirit for each of my clients is packed with flowers and sunshine. So positivity, okay? Some of it... I'm not saying it's negative, but I'm saying it's warnings. I mean, real life is not always hunky-dory and everything roses. And you know what? We all got to know what's to come. So that happens. You know, not everything is the best. But one thing I won't do is give a result of what I know a test is going to be if I do know the result. That I won't do. That I save for the doctors because it's not up to me to do something like that. But it's not that Spirit don't give it to us. But Spirit does suggest to us, to me anyway, as a psychic medium and a spiritual advisor, not to say that part. Okay? But there are ways to answer Sheena and other people that ask what she asks, okay? And that's what I was doing. I could soften the blow. So tell her how to handle everything as in terms of what Spirit tells me of how she should handle it. Okay, get her ready for things, but that's it. I'm not going to go and exploit the whole thing. So that there, Sheena, sorry, Sharon, not Sheena. Names are similar. That there, Sharon, is a bit about this, okay? So please, I'm not trying to jump on any toes or anything, but at the same time, if you are not too certain, just please don't all of a sudden jump out of context and tell me what can be done and can't be done. That I don't want to hear, okay? But, I will tell you this much. At least I'm a nice person about it. I've seen some others. There's some other psychics. You don't want to go telling them nothing like that, okay? Not everybody is nice. Not everybody is built to be professional and a people person. Not everyone can talk to everybody in the right light. So, all right? So I'm just giving you a tip of advice. For in the future, if you want to do that again. That's all. Okay? Sharon, that's it. Hi. All right, let me say this. My parents on my profile pic are my parents. That often, seeing them both, I'm a student medium. All right, so when you say student medium, what generally pops in my head is you have spirit guides teaching you how to get all your gifts out. Am I correct? I mean, I've had that too in the beginning, but I never call myself a student medium. But is that what that is? No, I know, Sharon, and thank you. I'm not saying that you were saying I wasn't a nice person. It wasn't like that. I was letting you know that because if you were to say that to other psychic mediums, they're not always going to be nice. You know, you got to watch how you say certain things. That's all. I'm not saying you were not nice about it either. I'm just saying anyone could take it differently than what I did, okay? That's all. I was just giving you some advice. Haley, what's up? How are you? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for coming in here. Haley, if you could do me a favor and share, I would appreciate it. Alright, so anyway. Haley, what's up? How's your daughter doing, Haley? Alright, thank you, Haley. I appreciate it. Alright, so everybody, like I said, I am taking donations, $5 or $10 donations. You could either donate before or after I give you the message. If you donate before, it ensures that you get a message from me, because I don't always get drawn to everybody who's in here. And if you donate beforehand, just let me know in a comment, and then I will jump right to you and give you a message right away. Alright, Haley, awesome. I'm glad she's doing great. Alright, so everybody, I am also doing in this live today communication messages from the deceased. So, with that being said, those are $10. I'm actually going to see now about who wants one. So, you guys, if you have any deceased loved ones that you want to get in touch with, let me know now in the comment, okay? And I will, for $10, I will give you a communication message. Now, let me tell you a bit about my communication message. They are the same as communication readings. But when I do communication readings one-on-one with the client, they're $35 and for 1 hour. In here, you get the same reading, okay? But I say message because it's not a whole hour, okay? And they're $10. But I do exactly what I do for the whole hour for $35, but for $10. So, if it's easier on your bank doing $10 and you would love to have this message, why not, right? Why not take the advantage now in the live? So, those of you that want one, let me know, okay? And if there's more than one of you commenting that you want one, don't worry about it. I will go down the line of which you guys come to me in, okay? So right now, I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to go and fill up my comments. Who wants a communication message for $10? The link to my PayPal is in the description, and it's in the pinned comment. So I am going to take a brief moment to wait for you guys to clog up the comments. Okay? Okay. Alright, so guys, get to doing that. And I will go down the line of who comes in first, okay? $10 communication messages. Let me know if you want one. So whatever questions, whatever messages, personal messages from your heart that you have for your deceased loved ones, you got to tell them in this message, and whatever messages and comments and whatever else that they have for you, words of love that they have for you, it's gonna come, okay? Through me, out of me, to you. Alright, so just let me know in a comment. I'm still waiting on comments if any of you want them, okay? And also, I could see that I have more viewers in here, and I believe not all of you commented. If you guys could comment, let me know you're in here with the hi. I would appreciate it. Alright, so remember, everybody, just waiting now for those of you that want communication messages to just inform me that you do. Those are $10. Payments come first, and then as soon as you put the payment through, once you let me know in a comment, I get to your message from the deceased, okay? Alright, so what I'm gonna do, because no one's putting in comments, what I'm gonna do is I am going to do intuitive messages, some free ones, some more. If at any time during the intuitive messages that you guys find yourself wanting a communication message, just let me know in a comment. And then once I'm done with that intuitive message, I will go to you. Okay, with the communication message. So, let me see. Alright, who wants a free message, intuitive message? If you guys could just let me know with the comment that you're in here. Okay, those of you that hadn't had one yet. Because I don't think everyone that's in here had put in a comment yet. So I'm pretty sure I don't know of everyone who's in here. So even if you just say hi, that works. Ali, hey. Alright, so I take it as you want a message. Alright, so I'm gonna say I'm getting drawn to you now. I'm into you, alright? Alright. So Ali, I'm getting like this. Alright, Spirit's telling me like this, Ali. With everything that you have on your plate, with everything that's going on in your life currently, you're standing on your own 2 feet. You're always finding a way to stand on your feet. You're finding a way to muster through. And Spirit's proud of you for doing so. And I'm also getting that with no matter what happens next, even if next is a few months from now, always remain on your feet. And if you slightly get taken off, it's okay. There's no shame in that. Just as long as you always find your way back up again, you're okay. Spirit is saying too, Ellie, that sometimes recently you find yourself, Janet, sit tight and I'll get to you afterwards. You also find yourself, Ali, spirits, let me know, sometimes unsure of how everything is gonna pan out. Spirit says don't be unsure. You know, deep down, you know everything's gonna pan itself out the right way. They're saying too that life would not be life without a little bit of ups and downs, a little bit of a shakeup. And they said that you have the proper head on your shoulder to get through this. Okay? And spirits let me know that this message is more or less just to give you comfort. Okay? And to let you know that you're doing the right thing to help yourself out. Alright, so everybody, I'm sorry. The phone's dying out. I'm gonna plug this in. So anyway, hold on. Shit. Alright, so anyway, sorry about that. Wait a minute. Alright, sorry. So Ali, yeah, so what I'm getting is, like I was saying, they're just giving you comfort and letting you know that you were doing the right thing, okay? And that everything is gonna work itself out no matter what, okay? And they figured that you needed a little bit of a pep talk and reassurance that everything's okay. And they're just letting you know that everything is. Ali, let me know if that resonated with you, please, in a comment. Because that is everything that I'm getting for you. Hey, McKeegan, how are you? Ali, you're very welcome. And thank you for coming back in here. I appreciate it. All right, so I recognize some faces. And I know for a fact I had a hard time saying this name before, and I forgot how I've said it. And I think you're one of the ones who actually wrote a pronunciation in the comment for me to pronounce your name. And I don't remember how you pronounced it. Uh-oh. All right. I think it's Nikia, right? What is it? Nika. Was it Nikia? Did I say that right? Let me know. Because I do remember you. Let me see. Just checking. McKeegan, how have you been? I know that one of the last times I saw you in here, I went and I called you. Your name out, but you were gone already. I had a message for you. All right, Janet. Janet, give me 1 second. I didn't forget about you. All right, so everybody, I'm just putting it out there again. I am taking donations of either 5 or 10. If you donate before giving a message, it secures you a slot to get a message, because I don't always get drawn to everybody who's in here, okay? You can find my PayPal link in the description of this live, or either in the pinned comment, either or, okay? And again, like I said, it's either $5 or $10 to donate, okay? Choice is yours. And I'm also going to be doing $10 communication messages to those of you that would wish to get in touch with the deceased, okay? All right, it was you. Okay, so I'm guessing, Nikia, that I said your name right? All right, so Janet, I don't know. I'm seeing the numbers go up and down. I want to make sure you're still with me and that your connection didn't shove you out. Let me know you're still in here, Janet, because I am actually drawn to you now. All right, so Janet, you still in here? I'm just waiting on the comment, because I will not read people if they are not still with me. Nika, that's right. I knew I was saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me again. I appreciate it. Told you I forgot how you pronounced it. Jessica, hi. How are you? All right, Janet, you're still here. Okay, good. All right, so Janet, what I'm getting for you is like this, and I am connected to you and to Spirit on your behalf. All right. So what Spirit is telling me, Janet, is things always come to an end. Okay, so as you know, when one door closes, another one opens, right, Janet? Well, that's what Spirit is discussing right now. So what it is all things come to an end. Right now, you are seeing an ending, okay, to a door that you are currently living through and that you've been inside of for a minute. Been a long time, okay? And with that being said, a new door, a door that's opening soon for you, is actually in movement to you right now. Janet, why it is because of the work that you've been putting in, okay? When it comes to bettering yourself and bettering your life. Because you have been putting in work and the universe has been seeing, you are being granted with this new door that is on its way to you and soon to open. But there is a trick behind it. There's going to be, this is what Spirit is saying. Just listen, Janet, there's a little bit of a trick. There's going to be 2 opportunities presented to you, okay? In the form of situations that are coming into you through this door. Both are great. You could take either one. However, what the trick is, and it's a slight trick, Spirit's telling me, one is even better than the other. Now, either or is not going to hurt you, okay? Whatever you pick. You can't pick both, though. Only one. One opportunity that's coming to you. But you need to really pay attention, analyze the whole situations of both before you go and pick. Either one that you pick is going to set the rest of your future up for you. And it's going to put you more so on the right path than you already are on. But only one of those opportunities is going to get you really set for life. To where you're not going to see any kind of, any kind of stress or upset. You may once in a while with one in particular, but you're going to always get out of it. And it's not going to be a bad door. It's not. But at the same time, the other one is just going to be a straight, smooth sail. But it's up to you to decipher which one is that straight, smooth sail. Okay? Spirit says pay attention when those come in. Janet, that's all I'm getting for you. Please let me know if that resonated with you in a comment. And Nika, thank you for letting me know I got it. I appreciate it. And sit tight, Nika, because I'm going to try to give you a message, all right? Before I finish out of here tonight. All right, so Janet, just let me know if that resonated. Will you? And I'm just looking at comments to see who else is on here. Seeing if I missed any. All right, so Janet, let me know if that resonated with you, please. Just waiting on you. Janet, you still with me? I'm waiting on you. Did that resonate? Where did you go? Okay, here we go. Thank you very much. So don't keep too well. Hope one door. Wait, what? Alright, so I'm having a hard time understanding that whole message. Hopefully the way I interpreted it is the way it's supposed to be. I'm sorry, but it's just written a little bit funny for me. And the part that I have a hard time with, Janet, is... No, it's alright, Janet. Don't worry about taking the time. It's okay. But, I'm only having a little bit of trouble figuring out your message. Since it says like this, after thank you very much, I see this being said by you. As a don't keep too well, hope one door is my health. Obviously, you're looking for something in that new door to be an option to help better your health. I get that. But the rest, the top is written a little funny, but it's alright. Don't worry about it because I'm able to put it in the context as best I can. Alright, so anyway, you're welcome, Janet. And let me tell you like this. Spirit has one more thing for you. They're saying when that door opens, you jump to those opportunities that are going to help you out. And they're saying, please don't forget to really pay attention to each opportunity that comes your way. You make sure that you pick the best one for you, since one of those two is better than the other, okay? And gonna benefit you a lot more. Alright, so be sure, okay, to really pay attention to what each one offers. Alright, so Janet, thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it, okay? Alright, so Nika, I'm gonna get to you. Sorry, I know you just commented not that long ago. I was saying okay, but I want to make sure you're still in here. Because I know some people's connections keep knocking them off. I see people come in and go and back and forth, back and forth. And I just saw that happen too a second ago. So I want to make sure you're still with me, Nika. Let me know. And then I'll get to your message. Hey. Alright, so you guys just know, as long as Nika responds, after Nika, I'm going to take one other person, so I'm just fixing on doing like 2 messages left tonight, and then I'm going to get out of here, okay? However, if any of you want to have a communication message and you decide to tell me before I get out of here, then I'll be in a little bit longer, and that I don't mind, okay? And like I said, the communication messages are $10, okay? Alright, so Nika, good. You're still in here. So, alright, so I'm getting like this, Nika. Alright, so Nika, they're telling me like this. Everything after a while dies out due to having an expiration date. But they're talking about situations, because as you know, even situations come with expiration dates, right? However, they're telling me that they see you to be living through something specific right now, currently, to where it's a good situation. It's something that's making you happy, but they need you to live it up more before it's no longer here. They need you to open your eyes to the happiness and joy that it brings you. They said they need you to pay more attention to that happiness, okay? And they want you to smile more, enjoy it more, enjoy life more as you live through this. I'm not getting exactly what this is, the situation, Nika, but I'm getting that it's one that's putting joy in your heart and you're not seeing it for all that it's worth. And they want you to before it expires and makes its way out. Does this resonate with you, Nika? Let me know in a comment, please. Alright, so Ashley and Gail, I see you guys. Just sit tight, okay? Because right now I'm giving a message to Nika. Alright, so Nika, let me know if that resonates, okay? And I am getting a little bit more too, but I'm just waiting until you let me know if that all resonates so far, okay? Alright, Nico, let me know. I'm just waiting on you on a comment. I'm waiting to see if that all resonates with you so far. Hey, Nika, you still with me? I'm still waiting on your comment. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. I'm sorry that your spouse passed away. My condolences are with you. Okay. And as I read this, Nika, your comment, they're telling me like this. Yes, you've recently been through some rough times and you're still going through a bit of a battle. But they're saying like this, but you are also experiencing some good within the bad. And that's what they want you to open your eyes to. It's not all bad what they see you currently living through. And those things that are not all that bad, Nika, that's what they want you to enjoy and live up for a minute. Okay? For a minute longer before that situation expires, okay? They're saying that around you too are people who care about you and helpful people. People who understand you, you know, and the tough time that you're going through. And they said that if you feel like you need to vent, if you feel like you just need to, you know, even just sit there with somebody to where they look at your face and they know, oh, Nika's not doing too well. But they don't pressure you to talk. They just sit there quietly with you. But at the same time, let you know that they care just by even being quiet. They said you have people like that. And they said utilize them for that reason. If you feel like you need a little pick-me-up, don't be scared or shy to go to the ones who care about you. And the ones that want to help you out, okay? Nika, that's everything that I'm getting for you. Please let me know in a comment if the rest of what I just told you resonates with you. And let me tell you something, Nika, with every new start over, and God knows I had to start over a lot of times, okay? And mine too was because of people passing away. Let me tell you something. With that comes a newfound us. With that comes new doors, opportunities, a new lifestyle, a big, big change. And one that we should never feel guilty about living through. Our loved ones who are up in heaven, they want to see us happy. They want to see us shine. They want to see us continue to go on. So never feel guilty about moving on, okay? Good. I'm glad you have the support, okay? Not everybody does. But I'm glad you do, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm glad you do because I know what it's like to not have it, okay? I personally know what it's like not to have it. When someone we love immensely and who we lived with our whole lives just dies, okay? And I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. Alright, so Nika, that was everything I was getting for you. Alright? Nika, thank you for coming in here again tonight. I appreciate it. And I wish you all the luck, okay? We're starting over. Alright, so you guys... Alright, so before I go on and call another name, I'm going to see... Is there any of you who want to have a communication message done? Those are $10. Nika, you're very welcome. Is there any of you who are looking to get in touch with the deceased? I can give you a communication message. Those are $10. The payment goes to my PayPal. The link is in the description of this live. So whatever messages that you and they have, that you guys have for each other, those messages come out, okay? A lot of clarity is given to you as you hear from your deceased loved one. So let me know in a comment now, anyone in here who would like to have one of those messages, okay? Communication message for $10. So I'm just going to give you all a little bit. It's a comment, okay? I'm not planning on staying in here much longer, and I did come in to really do these communication messages today, okay? So that's why I'm trying to see now, again, who I can get for these. All right, because I don't want to stay in too much longer. All right, wait a minute. I got somebody here. Gail, I would love to, but I don't have the money. I lost. All right. All right, so, and I'm very sorry you lost your husband and your son. I really am. Gail, and I'm going to tell you what. First of all, I came in tonight. And Nika, thank you for that. I appreciate that. You've given her your condolences. I like it when you guys do that. Gail, I did not have the intention of doing free messages tonight. I'm not saying, look, I'm like this. I'm a little different than most psychics. I hear that you lost your husband and your son. You don't have the money. I get it. And I can't say no, but I am going to have to say no for tonight. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I'm saying I came in here with an agenda. I came to get paid messages done. So I'm trying to do that tonight. However, Gail, you're welcome. And thank you for understanding. You saying thank you lets me know you understand. What I'm going to do, Gail, what I'm going to do, because I'm trying to think. Because I know some of the people who follow me on my business page and who come to my lives, I'm friends with them on my page, but I don't think you are. So I'm going to send you a friend request tonight. This way my messages to you don't get lost. Respond to the friend request, and then I'm going to send you a message at some point tomorrow. I don't know what time, so I'm not even going to bother giving you a time right now. Now that reminds me, I was supposed to get to somebody. Jesus. Whew, I'm swamped with so much work, it's not even funny. Because I'm also an author, and I'm beating deadlines. And I just remembered, too, I was supposed to get to somebody else who was in a live the other day. All right. So anyway, I'm going to get to you, and I'm going to get to that one tomorrow. But, phew, this is the thing. Just don't hold me on a time, and I will let you know when I could do the free message for you, okay? And that's a given. It will happen. I don't know if the message is going to be tomorrow, but I will talk to you tomorrow, and we will figure out a time to do it. Okay, Gail? All right, so... All right. So I'm going to take last call. Is anybody looking to have a communication message and willing and able to pay the $10 tonight? Let me know in a comment, please, if you would like to have one tonight and are willing to pay the $10. All right, Gail, you're welcome. All right, so you guys that want a communication message that are looking to get in touch with your deceased loved ones, please let me know in a comment. Alright, so because of the time, I'm gonna see. You know what? I'm gonna take. Hold on a minute. Nika, no, I just do the PayPal, but I could also take it through the Facebook Pay and the Messenger too. I'm guessing that you don't have PayPal, you just have the Cash App, Nika? I do know, Nika, that the Facebook Pay, if you have Cash App, because I've had people pay me before, they didn't have PayPal, they just had Cash App. But they were able to send me pay through the Facebook Pay. It doesn't matter if you have Cash App and I have PayPal. If you do it through Facebook Pay, it still goes through with no problem. So I don't know if you want to do it like that, if you are considering doing a communication message. Nika, please let me know. Nika, please let me know if you're interested in having one. All right, so yeah. All right, thank you, Nika. So you know how to do it, right? What you're going to do is, Facebook Pay is, you go to my regular profile. And what you're going to do, here, hold on a minute. I'm going to type in my name. All right. Nika, what I just did was I just commented my first and last name, okay? Copy and paste my first and last name, put it in the search engine on Facebook, okay? Once you see my profile pic and my name pop up, click on my profile, go to my message box, okay? So you're going to go inside my Messenger. And in there, in the bottom toolbar of Messenger, is the Facebook Pay link. So inside the Messenger, at the toolbar, there's going to be a little plus sign. You're going to click that plus sign. And then another toolbar is going to open up. And I think it's like 3 in. If not 3 in, it's 2 in. But either or, 2 or 3 in, and there's going to be a dollar sign. You're going to click that dollar sign, and then you're just going to follow the prompts, and you can do it that way, okay? And Nika, if you fall into any problems or something, just let me know, and I can help you. And then once you get that through, just let me know, and we'll start the message, okay? And thank you, Nika. Summer, you know, what it is I have the PayPal link. I do PayPal. But I could also take it through Facebook Pay. I do Facebook Pay only when other people have Cash App and no PayPal. So that's why you heard me speaking about that with Nika, because she just has the Cash App. But, yeah, my PayPal link, Summer, it's in the description of this live. And it's also in the pinned comment here. Summer, are you looking to have a communication message for $10? Is that what you're asking? Or are you just looking to donate? Just curious. All right, so Nika, if you're still in here, please let me know what's going on. If you're able to figure that out or not. The Facebook pay. Hold on. All right, so Summer, you just did the PayPal. All right. Thank you. I'm going to... Give me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure that I came through with no problem, okay? And I'll be right back. Nobody go anywhere, especially you, Summer, right? I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. So everybody, sorry about the delay. Summer, thank you very much. Thank you. It went through. All right. So, I'm guessing that you want a communication message, correct? Summer, just let me know that that's what you want and not a regular intuitive message. I only say that because you weren't specific, and when I asked if that was a donation or if that was for a communication message. Okay, so you do want communication. All right, so let me ask you this. You don't have to give me a name of the deceased loved one, but I do need at least like a title. So, titles meaning sister, mom, dad, brother, cousin, things of that nature. Okay, friends. Now, if it's a cousin or a friend, please be specific and let me know if it's a male or a female. Please let me know who it is you're trying to get in contact with. All right, so your brother. Okay. And just so you know, Summer, I am connected to your energy, and I'm just trying to get drawn and connected to your brother. All right, so Summer, what I am getting is, I feel like a semi-strong energy. I feel like he was a strong person, exuded strength. A lot of people loves him. I'm getting to, Summer, that once he passed, and still too, he's very well missed and very well liked. That resonates so far? Does that sound like your brother? Summer? I'm getting that he was a very respectful individual. And very respected. Okay. Thank you for responding. Hold on. I'm so sorry, Summer. I want to say Jolyn. I do not. I have PayPal, but Cash App, you can do through Facebook Pay to my regular profile, which is Melanie Salvaggi. If you put it through like that, I could still get it, even though I have PayPal and not Cash App. But I am in the middle of a message right now, so if you could sit tight, and then I'll get to you afterwards, I would appreciate it, okay? And thank you, Jolyn. Anyway, Summer, I'm sorry. I still have your brother with me, so don't worry. Yeah, but I'm getting that his death was sudden, I'm getting that he wasn't really expecting it, and no one really was. Jolin, I'm sorry. Uh, Summer, is that right? Does that resonate with you, Summer? And Summer, I'm also getting, he's giving me a personal message for you, and I'm seeing it in a mental vision too. I'm seeing you and him like side by side. You guys used to hang out a lot? Alright, and it was very sudden, you said. Okay. I'm getting that you guys used to hang out a lot, like pal arounds. And he was that brother, that somewhat goofy brother who would rag on you but not mean it. Just joke around to make you laugh. He kind of saw it as his job too, as your brother. That's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that, sometimes like he would play punch you in your arm. He said that was to show you that you were his sister and show you some affection. You guys were super close. I'm very sorry for your loss, Summer. He's saying about his stuff. He's saying, I'm getting something. Was this, and I'm trying to find a nice way to ask. And I only am asking Summer this way I could get out everything that he's telling me. Meaning, this way I can make sense of it. Once I make sense more of how it happened, I'm able to relay everything without a problem to where it all makes sense. His death was sudden, I get that. But I'm getting... Was this... I'm trying to be real nice with it. Are you able to tell me anything that you know about how it was caused? Let's do it that way instead of me just asking something. Summer, I'm sorry if it came out a little funny. But that's my way of not wanting to say something that might step on your toes. Well, I'm getting that this wasn't really an accident to where it's like a car or any kind of vehicle. Was this... I'm getting it was like self-inflicted, almost like drugs or something. I said to say it. Okay. Alright, so it was an overdose. And I'm sorry, I'm very careful. Like, I don't always want to say things like that, even if it is something I am getting, because I don't know if I don't always know if the person that I'm giving the reading to knew. So I didn't know if you exactly knew, so that's why I was afraid to say. But anyway, so to continue, he's saying like this. He's saying he had a feeling that overdose was gonna take his life. He had a feeling that was gonna do it. This summer, he has something to say to you, a specific message. He's saying like this. He's saying, I couldn't keep it up anymore. Too much stuff in life was asked of me. And I couldn't keep doing it. It's like I was living as a robot. Had things I had to get done. People expected certain things of me. And I kept doing it. Just so no one would be disappointed in me. But none of that was me living for me. None of that was fun. My life felt like a chore, and I didn't want it to constantly feel like a chore. And he's furthering saying somewhere that, so I took that overdose, hoping that, yeah, that it would all stop, that my life would stop feeling like a chore. Summer, I'm very sorry. But he is saying that, he's saying, I never lived with regrets, and I'm not going to start now. I'm up here. What's done is done. I did what I did. I miss you. I miss the family. But at the same time, what's the point in regretting when I can't go back and fix things? He's saying, but I'm with you no matter what, and I'm helping you out. Whatever you face in life, I'm helping you get through. And he's saying too, Summer, that he's just going to make sure that he continues now to do the right thing by you and the family. He said he didn't do the right thing by making sure he stayed here, but he could make sure he does the right thing by taking care of you and the rest of the family. He's saying that he misses you. You're still his sister. And he misses ragging on you and play punching you. He said those days aren't over because I'm still able to do that stuff from up here in heaven on days I visit you at the house, and I do. He's saying sometimes I play punch you. If you feel like somebody hits you for a minute, but you don't see anybody around, know it's me, your brother. And he's saying, Summer, he's saying too. Here, I'm just writing your message, Summer. Hold on. It always used to say, okay, he always used to say that all the time. Summer, let me tell you something. He wants you to, he's saying, because he knows the things that are soon to happen in your life. He said, as your brother, I'm protective. So I look ahead in visions to see what's soon to come for you. Summer, he's saying something. Are you currently employed? Because he's saying something about extra pay. Like, I feel like a raise. Like, there's going to be an opportunity, Summer, I'm getting. Like, for you to grab a hold of a raise or something. He sees it, and he wants you to open your eyes to it and don't miss it when it comes up. He doesn't want you to pass it up for any reason. He wants to be paying attention. Okay, and are you able to, your job, your position, are you able to get a raise in positions? Because he sees that, he says, he feels like I feel like he sees a raise coming in positions, not just money. I think it's both. In fact, he just told me, yes, it's both. Positions and money. And he says, pay attention when it comes in. He said, because you're not going to be asked so much. You're going to be able to inquire about it. And once you inquire about it, okay, you did put in for, okay, good. Good. He's saying it's yours. He says you don't have long to hear back and hear that it's yours either. All right? And he's letting you know, too, he's never going to stop taking his eyes off of you and never stop visiting you from time to time on Earth. He's saying like this, just because I couldn't keep going with life doesn't mean I leave you alone and not help you with yours. He said, I may have not been able to do too much for my life, but I could do more for you in your life. I'm your brother, and it's expected of me. And he's saying, too, that he watches out for everybody in this family. Summer, do you have kids? Because I'm feeling like there's kids in your family, too, that he watches out for. Are those yours, or did he have kids? And Jolyn, I see your comment. I hope you're still in here with me. I'm gonna get to you when I am done with Summer, okay? I read your comment and thank you for that. You and I will get this set up once I'm finished, okay? Just let me know that you're still in here though, Jolyn, because I know it took me a second to respond back. Alright, so he had kids. Well, I'm getting that he's with them every day, and he's keeping an eye out for them. And he's telling me he doesn't let anything happen to them. Alright, Jolyn, thank you. And I'm getting... Summer, I'm getting... And now I understand. Since he's explaining now I got it. Because I'm going to be honest with you, that's why I asked you if they were yours or his. Because there feels like some distance there between him and them. He's telling me that they weren't as close or something. Did he not live with them or something when he was alive? Was he not so much in their lives? I'm feeling like there's some sort of distance there somewhere. Is that why? Did his kids not live with him? Was he not like a full-time dad? Okay, he didn't. Yeah, he's saying that they didn't really know him, he's saying my kids didn't know me too well. And he's saying because of my mistakes with the drugs, that's why. They weren't allowed near me too much. And he's saying that for that reason, for that sake, his kid's sake, he wishes he didn't do the drugs. He said, I have no regrets, but when it comes to not really knowing my kids and not really being in my kids' lives, I regret doing the drugs. And he's saying, I always try to be a person with having no regrets, but once you become a father, it's kind of hard not to. When you screw up to where you can't be a father to them full time. And he's also saying, Summer, that it would have been nice to know what it would have been like to be a full-time father and live with my kids and have them value me and look up to me. Summer, he's also saying... He's saying like this. He's saying, Summer, I pretty much said everything I could. He's saying life up here isn't too, hold on, the word's coming in conflicted. He's saying life up here isn't too chaotic. There isn't a lot going on, so I really don't have too much to say to you. And everything I had to say about when I was alive, well, I said it. And he's saying like this too, Summer. He's saying thank you for getting in contact with me. I appreciate it. He's saying tell the family that I love them. He's saying if you feel comfortable about telling them that you did this, because he's saying I know not everybody in our family will believe stuff like this. But he's saying those that you think will be okay with hearing the word you went to a psychic, and tell them that I love them very much, tell them that I miss them, and that I watch them from time to time. He said, I just want everybody to know that I'm with them always. You guys are still my family, Despite the fact that I couldn't keep going with my life, there was no hard feelings. It had nothing to do with any of you guys. And he's saying, I want everybody to know that. I don't want anybody to think it was their fault or that you guys didn't do enough, that you guys didn't talk to me enough and put enough, enough good judgment in my head. He said, no, it has nothing to do with any of you. He's saying it all had to do with me. And he's saying no one forced me to take the drugs. No one forced me to overdose. Nobody did none of that. It was my own judgment. And Summer, he just said too, he said, some, but not many. He's saying more in this family will not believe than believe. And he says, you're a good judge of character. Make sure you don't tell the ones who won't believe. I don't want them giving you a hard time. But Summer, he's let me know that that's everything he has for you. And he's saying, bye for now. And that he loves you very much. And he's thanking you again for coming in, okay? And to connect with him. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot more non-believers in this world than there are believers. But at least you got some relatives that believe. That's a good thing. You're not the only one. All right, Summer, you're very welcome. And thank you for coming in tonight, okay? For coming my way. I appreciate it. Summer, my condolences are with you. And you have a great rest of the night, okay? And again, thank you for coming in here tonight. I really do appreciate it. All right. Jolyn, I'm on to you again now. Please let me know that you're still in here. All right. Who's this? All right. So Friday. Am I saying? Yeah, Friday. Okay. What I'm gonna I have somebody next in line. Because she did come in before you, and she did put in comments before you about getting one. So I take first come, first serve. Please sit tight. And Friday we will do that. They are $10. The communication messages Friday, they're $10, and I take them to my PayPal. Right, Friday, you're very welcome. Alright, so hold on. Jolyn. Alright, let me see something. Alright, so Jolyn, I'm waiting on you. Let me know that you're still in here, please. Because I'm getting back to your comment. I see your comment. Is it possible you can message me off your page when you get on so I can pay you and read? Alright, so did you want to do the message outside of here too? Explain to me your comment, Jolyn. Because you want me to message you over here. Do you want the message off of here, like in a private inbox tonight? Let me know what that means, because I could do that. But I'm just trying to make sense of your comment, okay? Jolyn, you still with me? I hope you are, because I know you've been waiting. And you told me you were going to wait. All right, Friday, you're welcome. Jolyn, I'm just waiting on you. Because I'm finished with Summer's message now, so I'm able to get to you. Unless... Alright, wait a minute. Message me on the page. Oh, that's what that meant. Okay, that's what... All right, so after my live, I go and I message you. Chances are she's not in here because, okay, now I understand. All right. Uh, so anyway, after this live, I am to go and message her, and then she's gonna pay me, and then we'll do it that way. All right. All right. No, you actually won't. Friday, you will not lose it. All you do, you won't lose it, Friday. All you do is just click the main button to go to your home page. That's it. Don't go to any other pages in Facebook. Just click the main button out of your whole Facebook to where you're just on your regular, like, you know, the home page of your phone, where all your apps are and stuff. And you go to your PayPal, put it in, and then as soon as you open up Facebook, you're going to see this live already open to it. That's how it is for me. You'll be able to find it again, as long as you do it like that. And Friday, I will do you now because... All right, wait a minute. Nika might have... Hold on one second. Everybody, hold on. Oh, boy. Because I was waiting on Nika, too, to send me Facebook Pay. She was going to do it that way. And then she disappeared someplace. I just saw a message from her, and I think it was the money. Everybody, give me 2 seconds. All right, Nika, I just saw it. Thank you. All right, so Friday, Nika's just sent it. What it is she came way before you, and she did tell me she was going to do it. She even said she was going to put it through before Summer came through and put hers through, and I gave her message. But I was calling out Nika's name, and then she didn't say anything, so I took Summer. However, I'm taking Nika because she did pay, and she did come in way before you. I'm going to be honest with you, too. After this message, I am not going to be able to do another one tonight, but I'm not saying I won't do it. I am saying that because I'm going to be drained after this, and I've already been on now for like 2 hours, I am saying that I'm going to take you Friday, but at some point tomorrow. Friday, let me know if that's okay with you, if you're willing to do this one-on-one privately tomorrow in video chat in Messenger. And Nika, I'm so sorry. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just waiting for Friday's reply. And then I will get to you. And again, Nika, thank you. Oh, you pay for her too? Nika, that's the sweetest thing. That really is. I've never seen anybody pay for anybody in here before. And Nika, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to announce it to everyone. Because this is a heartfelt thing. This is amazing what you just did. Everybody, I don't know if all of you know of this because I know some of you came later. But there was a woman. Gail, if you're still in here, please respond. And either way, I'm going to tell her because I have to message her, as you know, tomorrow anyway, Nika. But there was a woman in here. She lost her husband and her son. And she was looking to get in touch with both. But she didn't have the money. I told her that I would do it for free at some point tomorrow. Nika is a lovely woman because she didn't just pay. Gail, hi. You have a reading paid, a message. It got paid. Nika just paid for it, okay? I'm telling you, there's amazing people in this world. And I'm glad this is happening on my live because more people got to see this. I find a lot of amazing people in this world. A lot of amazing people that come my way and helped me out when I financially couldn't do it. You know, we all at some point see stumbles and falls. You know, and it's a shame that not enough people see amazing people come into their lives. But here, look at this. On my live, it's happening. And Gail, I am very happy for you that happened, okay? And Nika, you're an amazing person. Keep it up, okay? Keep being amazing like you are. You have one heck of a heart. Alright, so hold on one second, Nika. Alright, so Friday, yes, and I will... Alright, good. So you will private message. And thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. And, yeah, tomorrow just, I will message you and we will get that done at some point. tomorrow, probably in the evening, okay? All right, so Nika, I'm gonna go on with your message now. So Nika, I'm assuming it's your husband that you want to get in contact with. Let me know in a comment. Okay. And yeah, I am sorry, but I am still gonna have to take you tomorrow and not tonight because I already just did one message, communication message right before Nika. And after this one, I know I'm gonna be drained because it's been a while since I've been in here too, and I did a lot of free intuitive messages thus far. So I'm gonna have to stick to our word and definitely do it tomorrow. But I'm not just gonna message you tomorrow and see when we can do it. It will be tomorrow since it's paid for, okay? But both of you, I assure you, she's gonna get that message tomorrow, okay? Gail and Nika will be done. Alright, so Nika, it's your husband that you wanna get in contact with. Okay. So I am connected to you. To your energy, Nika. I'm just taking a second to get connected to his as well. Yeah, so I do feel him. I feel his energy, Nika. I'm getting that he was sick. You and him knew that he wasn't feeling well. I'm getting to that you knew it was a matter of time. You and him both knew it was a matter of time to where he wouldn't be here anymore. Let me know if that's right so far, Nika, please. Also, I'm getting to... He's telling me like this for you. He's saying that he's with you every day. He's saying, I leave heaven quite a bit to come near you. I want you to feel my energy, so that's why I go down. And as you feel my energy, I want you to know that you have somebody there by your side. Still there, loving you, still there, rooting for you, and caring for you. He's saying, too, that just because I'm up here doesn't mean that we're still not together. Doesn't mean that I'm still not your husband. Just as loyal as I was to you when I was alive with you, I'm that same amount of loyal now. He's saying, I'm sorry that some things changed in your life. I understand that's a given, he's saying. It's bound to happen. And he's saying, I know it's not my fault. It's just the way life happens. But he's saying that I know that it's a little bit of a shift to where, you're still learning. It's like you're re-walking, learning how to walk again, And he said, I know that if I didn't die, you wouldn't be having to learn how to walk again. He's saying, so I'm sorry for that. He's saying, don't worry, I don't blame myself because I know there's no reason to blame myself. He says, so you don't have to worry about that. But he's saying that he's proud of you because he sees you making the most of everything. He sees you still putting in the effort at living your life, and he's grateful. Nika, is there anything in particular that you would like to ask him or say to him? He just put that question in my head. He's wondering if you have any specific messages or anything for him. Wait a minute. He just left unexpectedly. He said he'll be back in a couple hours and never came back. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Because I got... Wait a minute. And I'm sorry that I got it wrong. Hold on a minute. What happened? When he left, was there an accident or something that took his life? Because now that you said that, I'm seeing visions. Hold on a minute. Now I'm getting confused. Because and I'm so sorry that there was a mix-up, Nika, because in the beginning I did say, as you know, that you and him both knew of this coming, and that he was sick. What the heck is going on? And I'm still hearing him say, she's not... I know she's not that surprised. I don't know what that means. Anika, please, and I am sorry. I'm wondering what the heck is going on. Nika, if you could just let me know. In a comment, when he left, was there an accident? Is that what took his life? Like a car accident or something? Hold on. He just left unexpectedly. He said he'll be back in a couple hours and never came back. When you say never come back, was there a body found or no? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure all this out. Why didn't he come back? His arms were rolled up in a car window. And they drove off. He was run over. The hell? Wait a minute. Why doesn't he come back? His arms were rolled up in a car window, and they drove off. He was run over. Alright, so now he's telling me more. He's explaining more to me. So when he told me in the beginning, Anika, I want you to brace yourself, and I want you to know I am sorry. Okay? For all this confusion and everything else. And when I say everything else, what's about to come? So what I'm getting, Nika, is like this. First of all, in the beginning, when I had said, I'm getting that it wasn't sudden, like you guys knew. I assumed that meant that he was sick. Okay, so I said sick. Because normally, if someone knows, because he did tell me that you and him knew it was bound to happen. Okay, and that that you actually suspected. So I assumed that meant he was sick. Now I'm understanding something. He's saying like this. He's saying, when I was off in that car, think about it. Did I look happy or did I look angry? He's saying you keep asking, and Nika, I'm very sorry. He's saying, but you keep asking why I didn't come back. I think you knew I wasn't going to come back as soon as you saw me drive off. Nika, again, I am very sorry. Shit. He's saying, I think in the back of your head, you knew I wasn't gonna come back. And he's saying, keep that in mind. He said, that's how you should have known. So that comment, Nika, that you just gave, that's what he's talking about. About how when you said he spoke of not wanting to die about 2 weeks before. he's telling me, and I'm so sorry again, Nika, Jesus. He's telling me that was his way of telling you that he knew that death was near, and he was warning you. He's saying that's why you knew, and it wasn't really that sudden. He's saying so. He's saying that he wishes he found a better way to tell you. And he's saying that, he said, when I asked you about did I look happy or mad as I was in that car driving off, he says that had nothing to do with you. I was mad, but not mad at you. He's saying getting in that car was the biggest mistake of my life. He said getting into that car led to my death. He's not explaining what that means, like getting into the car led to his death, but he's leaving it at that, Nika. Nika, if you could just comment, let me know how you're doing through all this, please. Nika, can you please comment to me? Let me know you're alright. And if you have any other messages for him or questions, for him, please let me know. And what I did tell you too, let me know if that resonated or how it made you feel. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Getting in that car and me letting him leave, I will forever regret. No, hold on a minute. He's saying like this, don't you dare regret anything. He said it wasn't your fault. He says my death has nothing to do with you. He's saying there are things that you do not know about that day and about what led me into that car. He said that, but what led me into that car was my own damn fault, my own damn mistakes. He said that had nothing to do with you, and nor did it have anything to do with anybody else. He is telling me that as open as he was with you about things, this he was not, because he didn't want to terrify you. He's saying that he still is not going to open up about it. He's saying like this, Nika. Some things are better left unsaid. It's bad enough that I'm gone. I don't want you to get any more horrified, especially as I'm not there to console you. He says, I can't have you regretting anything. He says, it's not up to you to regret. You didn't do anything. You didn't lead me in that car. He's saying, even if you tried stopping me from getting in, I still would have got in. They still would have drove off. Because I had to get in. Because of something I did beforehand. And they wouldn't have let you stop me from getting it. And he's saying, I'm glad you didn't stop me from getting in, because it would have ended up bad for both of us. Nika, he's not saying anything else about what led him into that car, led him to get ran over. He's leaving it at that, and he's saying that he just needs you to try to move on from thinking about that. He wants you to remember all the happy times with him. Not this. He wants you to try to get your head off of it. Nika, he's telling me like this. He needs you to promise him, Nika, that you were going to not regret this, that you were going to stop blaming yourself. And he needs to know that you know that it's not your fault. Nika, please let me know in a comment that you promise him that you're not going to regret this and that you don't blame yourself either. He wants to know from you. And he says, and you are mine too. You're still my best friend in my heart always. He said, no matter where I am, you're still my wife with no problem. He's saying so he's very, very sorry about how things happened that day, how things ended, and that he's no longer with you. He needs you to keep moving on in life. Keep getting things set up for yourself, okay? Keep doing for yourself. He doesn't want anything about your life stopping. He said, you still have your whole life ahead of you. And it's not worth, what happened to me is not worth you ending your life by not doing anything for yourself. And he's grateful. He's letting me know that he's grateful that you promised him that, and he's going to hold you to it. So he's going to be watching you, he's saying, and make sure that you don't blame yourself and regret anything. He's saying that you did yourself a big favor, Nika, by not stopping him from getting in that car, because it only would have caused you problems with the people who drove off with him. He's saying that you saved your life that day. Nika, he's telling me that he has one more thing to say to you. And he's saying that it's about him and his last days. He's saying most importantly, like my last few months on Earth. He's saying, I want to tell you about a little bit about me. Things that were going through my head within my last few months on Earth. He's saying, I don't want to go into detail about what led me in that car, so I'm not going to. But I am going to tell you about what was going through my head. And he's saying like this, Nika. He's saying, yeah, you're right. 2 weeks beforehand, I let you know I didn't want to die. But he's saying before those 2 weeks, he's saying a couple months before those 2 weeks, he knew of this. He knew that something major like this could happen. But he just didn't tell you until when he did tell you. He's also saying that it was very hard for him the last few months he was alive, because he knew. He knew that if what he figured could happen, that you would be without him. And that your life would be turned upside down. And he was so worried about what would happen with you, Nika. And he didn't want to put you through devastation. And he knew that it was soon to come. And he felt horrible. as a man and as a husband. And he beat himself up emotionally and verbally every day until his last breath, he's saying. Because he knew. He knew that he was about to put you in a lot of shit. And he's very, very sorry for it. He's saying that he didn't even think about how his life was about to end. He just thought about you and how you would handle it. And how you wouldn't have him anymore. And he's saying, Nika, you're everything I always thought about and still are. You're my whole world, just like you were when I was alive. He said, all I ever wanted to do was make sure you were safe and secure. All I ever wanted to do was protect you. That's why I couldn't dare think about myself or my life, how it was ending. And all I thought about was you. And he's saying, I hope that before I made it out of here, I at least made you happy. Happy to where you wish it wasn't any better. I hope I did for you exactly what you deserved. Nick, I'm going to read your message, your comment. Hold on a minute. Crazy thing is that I was going to find him, but I didn't. And I blamed myself for not at least trying. I would have been there. He's saying there's nothing you could have done. He's saying if you went to go find him, all you would have seen was him lose his life, which he did not want you to see. He's saying if you're thinking you could have stopped it, you're wrong. He's saying he's glad you didn't go find him. He's saying because I know it was painful as is for you to hear I died. It would have been way too much for you if you've seen it happen too. And he's saying that I don't wish for you or for anybody. He said, I don't want anybody to have to see anybody die before their eyes. Especially you, he's saying. You want to know something? I'm getting like this. He's telling me, Nika, that the reason why you thought about going to him but you didn't was because a spirit guide of yours stopped you. Because they knew it wasn't the best choice. It wasn't the best decision. Because it's like what your husband had said. You would have seen him leave. You would have saw the worst. And your spirit guide was preventing you from seeing all of that. That's why you thought of it but didn't go. Nika, your husband's telling me this too. He's saying, and think about it, Nika. He's saying, and if you went there, who's to say you would still be alive? He's saying a lot of times, when people see something go down like that, the witness is no longer here either afterwards. He's saying, it's bad enough I'm not here. It's not supposed to be both of us. And he's saying, he wants to say this too. He's saying, I know I said I wasn't going to go into detail, and I'm really not going to, but I just want to tell you this. It was not an accident. He says, just because I was ran over by a car doesn't mean anything. They knew what they were doing. He's saying it was a setup, but he's saying, please, do not try to figure it out. Do not look into it, because I don't want anything happening to you. Don't go to the source. Don't go to the people who I was in the car with. Stay away. Don't ask any questions. He's saying, I cannot have you come up here yet. You have too much of your life to live out. It's not your time yet. Jesus. And it is true. Um, okay. And he's saying, I figured you did, but I just wanted you to have confirmation. But he's saying, please don't try to dig for answers as to what led to this. He's saying, I can't have anything happen to you. Okay. Okay. He's saying that he's saying that he knows that there's times you feel his energy around. He's saying like this, whenever you feel me around, he's saying don't push me away. He's saying I know you haven't, but I just don't want you to ever push me away. And he's saying I'm only saying that because I know I made some mistakes, and I know it's my fault I left you early. I don't want you to ever become mad at me for not still being here with you, to where all of a sudden you push me away. He's saying, Nika, please promise me that you will continue to always love me and still want me around. And he's also saying, and I'm very sorry for putting you through all this hell. You didn't deserve it. Nika, that's everything that he has for you. He's saying like this. He's saying, well, I gave you a lot tonight. And if I know you, I know that you're going to need a little bit of a break, starting from now. He's saying, I know, too much information, that's heavy, and coming in one shot puts you under sometimes. He's saying, I'm going to do what's best for you, and just and tell you good night for now, he's saying. Jolyn, I see your hold on, I see your comment. All right, and I will. I'm going to inbox you tonight when I'm done with this. However, this is the last message I'm doing, but I'm not going to be able to do another one tonight. I will message you tonight, and we will work out a time to do that, okay? Nika, he's saying like this. He's saying, you were always the most loyal person I've ever known, and sweetest woman I've ever known. And I know that when you say things, you mean it. But I didn't always do the right thing. And he's saying, I really hope you never have a change of heart and always still love me. He says, some people, they start to think, then they realize they made a mistake in loving someone. He said, I just hope that someone is never me. I hope you don't realize you made a mistake in me. And he's saying, maybe it's just me blaming myself because I'm no longer there for you, and I led myself to my death, he's saying. He said, maybe this is the guilt talking, but he's saying if I were to ever lose your love, I wouldn't know what to do. He's saying, good night, Nika. I will always love you. And you could always talk to me whenever. All you gotta do is even speak quietly to yourself and I hear you. And I'm always with you. You could always feel my energy. Nika, that's everything he has. And Nika, you're very welcome. Nika, my condolences are with you immensely. And I'm gonna tell you, I see you to be a very strong woman. You've been through a lot with that, and it went for you to still make it through and keep on trucking. Yeah, you're an amazing person. Right? You got a lot of strength there. You keep doing what you do, okay? Don't you ever stop. And Nika, thank you very much for coming tonight my way, okay? I appreciate it. And again, thank you for being such a sweetheart to Gail, too, and paying for her. I appreciate that, too. All right? You are truly an amazing, strong woman, okay? And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Nika, you have a great rest of the night, and you take care of yourself, okay? And you keep on building that new life for yourself, okay? You're gonna be just fine. You're a smart woman and you're strong. That's how I know you're gonna be just fine. All right, Nika? I have faith in you. I have a lot of faith in you. All right, so Jolyn, I'm gonna inbox you tonight. I don't know if you're still with me, but I am gonna send you an inbox tonight, and we will talk about setting up an appointment for tomorrow. Okay? Everybody, I'm gonna get out of here for the night. I'm gonna say thank you to those of you that had stayed in from beginning to ends. Those of you that always do that are awesome people, all right? Got a lot of patience. And also, thank you regardless, no matter how long you've been in here. And love and light to all of you. And I wish all of you luck in life. And you know what? And the courage to always keep on going as life gets hard. Life is not easy, but it is manageable. And I want everybody to remember that, okay? And those of us that keep on going and finding a way to keep on going, let me tell you something. We're the ones that are appreciative of life and of what God does for us. So remember, every time you show initiative as life gets hard, you're showing God how much you appreciate Him and the gift of life. So don't stop, okay? Because that's a good thing what you're doing. Everybody, good night, and I will see all of you very soon, okay? Take care of yourselves. God bless, and be well.